Okay, so I am going to make this short and simple. For me, the backbone does not work for me. The reason this backbone does not work for me is extremely simple. I have a case on top of my cell phone, and I'm using a iPhone 16 Pro Max, which is the largest of the 16s that's out there, and it's just too darn big. This is Gen 1 backbone, and it does support the USB-C, but it just seems to not be for me because of this big issue. I can't put the phone in there without a case, no, with a case being on there. So that hurts a lot. How did it feel? It felt okay at first, but the hub does changes. Like literally, my map goes from the left to the right, so it's switched on me. That was okay-ish, but I did make a 16-minute video of me trying to just messing around with it and everything, but the buttons were a little bit too on the awkward side. And with Metal Storm in particular, this is the reason why I want to use this here, is I don't think I have enough buttons, and or I will have to remap some of those buttons just to make this work. So there's two different factors that's throwing me off about this here. Didn't feel right. That's number one. But I just have to learn to use the other buttons. But the biggest issue is I would have to take my cell phone case off every single time I played. And if you saw the setup of my cell phone case, I have a barcode that I use for my part-time job. I also have a Chinese saying on there, one of those fortune cookie little pieces of paper. So that's two things that I'm going to have to make sure come back. No, it's too complex. It's not really worth it. I'm just gonna let it go, at least for now. But I do like the concept. I can definitely see that this is more Xbox and PlayStation related. I will maybe come back to this later and look more into the Gen 2 version of this here. But for now, the Gen 1, I cannot use this on Metal Storm. There may be, it's a button issue. It's all over the place.